What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya?
You guys. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I tried something out of my comfort zone, you guys. I was thinking of Halloween transformations I could recreate here on my channel, and nothing really spoke to me. And then just like that, Jeffree Star popped in my head and I said, maybe. So that being said, I tried to do this Jeffree Star transformation, you guys. It is not perfect. I'm not a professional makeup artist, you guys. My blending skills need a lot of work. I know I definitely don't want to offend anybody. I'm a huge fan of Jeffree Star. He's so inspiring and his creativity is just out there. I wish I was that creative, honestly. So yeah, I thought of becoming Jeffree for one day, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do have to say that I'm very happy with the brow situation, but anyways, I want to keep this intro short. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Alright, I'm going with the Elmer's glue, you guys, to glue my eyebrows, and I'm doing circular motions to really get in there. Every single hair has to be coated, and I'm using a small brush to push the brows upwards and really pressing on my brows to glue them onto my skin. Very important, you guys. With a blow dryer, I'm just drying that first coat, and I ended up doing those steps for about 3 more times, so 4 in total. I think that's very important, you guys, to get like a clean surface. Make sure to wipe every excess out with some alcohol. Alcohol works very well, and pressing with your fingers just to make sure that you don't have any bumps. That's super important, you guys. With the AOA Perfect finishing pressed powder, I believe it's called, I'm just powdering those eyebrows very well. I'm really getting in there, guys, and this is also going to create a nice smooth surface. Wiping off all of the excess out, because I'm gonna go with some cream products, so wiping that excess powder away. This is a concoction I made. It is a mix of the Milani 2-in-1 conceal and foundation mixed with the Ben Nye Clown White paint, I guess. I apply that on my lids, as you guys can see, and now I'm just going with a matte lipstick, a reddish matte lipstick that's going to cancel all of that. As you can see, my brows are kind of peeking through, so with this matte lipstick, it's going to be easier to cover that up with my foundation. So don't be scared, get in there, and this is actually even filling all those little holes that I had, so it's creating another nice base. So I'm going in with that mixture that I showed you earlier, and I'm pressing that on my eyebrows, and I'm going to very gently pat and blend that in, you guys. I'm starting with the lid, but when you go over your eyebrow, make sure you go very slowly, because you don't want to disturb that red pigment under there. As you guys can see, take your time. I'm using a domed brush to do this, so this is a very important step as well. So I'm going with the Ben Nye Clown White paint, or whatever it's called, and I'm applying only in that reddish area, because as you can see, I still have some reddish peeking through, so this is going to cancel everything all out. And once again, I'm using my dome brush and just very slowly tapping that, patting that, because again, we don't want to disturb all the products that's under there. Make sure you clean your brush now and then, because a little bit of red pigment goes into your brush, so you want to make sure to clean that off. So as you can see, I went with a second coat or third coat of that Ben Nye Clown White paint. Now it's super white. It looks like I'm about to become a clown, but you guys, no, it's not. So this really created a nice surface, you guys. It's super smooth. There are no bumps. It's really helpful to go with a little beauty blender, just because it is a little streaky when you go and pat it with your dome brush. So going in with a beauty blender really softens everything out. It evens out the product, and it creates a smooth surface. So with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I am setting everything in place. I'm starting with my eyelids, and I'm actually going with a lot of powder because I don't want anything to crease up. And once again, you want to work with very smooth surfaces so the makeup goes on very well. I'm going again with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm powdering all that area once again. I know it seems like it's a lot of makeup and a lot of cream over powder, but I mean, yeah, powder over cream, but as you guys can see, it's really a very nice clean surface. So I really I'm happy I went in with those steps because it really created that soft looking surface. So I'm going in with the NYX Jumbo pencil here. I will write all of the colors and all of the products that I use in the description box below, you guys. And I'm kind of creating that crease. Jeffree Star has like deep set eyes. And so I'm kind of creating that bone structure, and I'm going to also carve out where I want to apply my eyeshadow later. So going with a cream product really is going to help that eyeshadow to grip into that creamy product, because I have a lot of powder on there. So I really want these shadows to pop. So going with a cream base first is very important. I'm blending in with a little small brush because I again want to create like a smooth application. So with a small brush, it's going to create that even application with your cream or eye pencil. Super important, this step, you guys, before you're going with shadows. I'm just repeating the same thing in the other eye. This was really challenging, you guys, because by the end of the makeup it wasn't looking symmetrical, but I really tried my best. Like I said, I'm not a professional makeup artist, you guys, but yeah, so I'm just doing that and until I get the intensity that I want. Blending, blending, and blending. So my 35B palette, I believe I'm going in with those two shades here, and I'm pressing those shadows into that cream base that I have on right now. And I'm using a very small brush, you guys. It's a very dense brush, so it's going to pick up a lot of product. And I'm not blending right now, I'm just basically patting, applying that shadow. And now I'm going with my small blending brush, very important, and I'm gently blending all of that area slowly, just to create that smooth transition. I know it might look scary at first, but everything comes together nicely, I promise. So I'm just blending, blending, blending. And now, as you guys can see, it's looking a lot smoother. There's like a nice transition going on, and I'm basically taking my time, you guys. It's a long process. Blend, 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 super important, just to create that nice sleek look. With a very small pencil brush, I'm going in with this beautiful pink shadow, and what I'm doing is just picking product, patting it in. I'm picking product and then just pressing it in, picking more product, pressing it in. I'm not blending at this point because I just want to get that color payoff first, and I'm going around that purple, as you guys can see, so I can create like that smooth and nice transition. There's different ways to accomplish this, you guys, but I'm more comfortable with this technique. So now with a small brush, I am going in circular motions. I'm grabbing a tiny bit more of that pink and really softening all of those edges out. Like I said, it's a long process, you guys. So take your time. I'm really taking my time here, and I'm just blending, 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 and blending. God, I'm saying blending too much. Alright, so I'm going with a clean brush here. And once again, softening all that area up. And then going back to my pink eyeshadow and blending more until I get like the perfect color payoff. So I'm grabbing a shader brush here, you guys, and I'm going in with the pink on the lids again. Make sure you close your lid to really get in there, because it might get a little patchy. Like you guys are seeing, I'm tilting my hair back and my head back, so I can get into those little creases that I had going on. And with a shader brush, you guys, it really works well. So I'm just pressing that up, and now I'm going back with that small brush I used to blend the purple. I'm going in with a little bit of purple again and just blending that purple into the pink eyeshadow. And I'm just blending, you guys. So blend until you're satisfied with your blending. And like I said, it's a long process. It took me like a while to, you know, get to where I wanted with this eyeshadow situation. Alright, so I'm grabbing a wipe here and just removing any excess powder. I'm really getting in there because, like I said, I'm going in with cream products. So I want to make sure I don't have any powder lingering. And I know my eyes look so weird right now, but this step is super important because obviously the most important thing, guys, that I found with this makeup look is to work with clean sections. Going in with my Porefessional primer by Benefit just to fill in all of those pores. Once again, creating a nice, sleek, smooth finish. And what's next? Oh yeah, so I'm going with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and I'm really going in there. I think I went a little bit too harsh with my application, as you guys can see. I kind of struggled blending afterwards, so yeah, maybe, you know, going with a lot less product would totally be, what am I saying? Sorry, guys. Yeah, so go with minimal product because obviously it's going to be harder to blend. So I'm just carving out the jawline and all of that. Now I did use a brush to do my cheek area because I wanted those lines to be smaller, but once again I think I went too heavy with the contour stick, so but it's okay. I managed to fix that afterwards. But just a tip, you guys, going in with minimal product first is better than just doing what I did and going heavy with the contour. Going in with my Milani foundation. This is the shade that Jeffree Star uses. I actually checked out one of his videos that he made about this foundation. And I'm just pressing that foundation first with my Equal Tools beauty blender, and I'm starting with the foundation first. I'm not touching the contour just yet, so just want to create that nice even blend. I'm going with the second coat of that Milani foundation, and just to add more coverage, as you guys can see. super important to let that first coat dry before you go in with more foundation. So here I'm kind of gently merging the foundation with the contour with my beauty blender. Very important to use small brushes for your nose, you guys. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Sounds my boyfriend in the other room. Once again, I went a little bit with more foundation because I thought I needed it, but and that is because I went too heavy with the contour. With my L'Oreal Mercier powder, I'm going to set that all in place. I could have blended the contour more, definitely, but I don't know, I didn't. So anyways, I am powdering to set all that in place. So once again, I can go in with my powder products, I guess. So as you can see, that softened up that contour a lot. So going with the powder is nice. I'm just removing the excess powder with a brush here before I move on. So my camera has stopped recording, unfortunately. I put a little bit of eyeliner. I didn't do a wing, but just to coat that upper lash line so that my lashes didn't show up. I used lashes. These lashes are amazing. I'll link that below. I'm going with the Annabelle eyeliner in, I don't remember what color, and I'm coating that waterline very well just to finish up the eye look. Here I'm going with my Loreal Lash Paradise. I love this mascara, you guys. It's amazing. I didn't mention it's the L'Oreal what? Lash Paradise mascara. So right here, you guys, I needed like a powder foundation, obviously, but I didn't have the right color. So this is the NYX powder foundation. Stay matte but not flat powder foundation in the color, what is this? Fresh Beige, but it's looking a little yellow, you guys, obviously, because I didn't have the correct color. But I would use the powder foundation to add coverage and just blend those contour that I did a lot more. With my Beige Cosmetics 10 color blush palette, just applying that a little bit on the cheek area and really focusing that on the apples of the cheek. The apples of the cheeks, just to create that really narrow face again. With the AOA lip liner, I love AOA products, you guys. I did a full review on AOA products, and I loved most of every single product that I used, which is amazing. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to see that. So I'm kind of carving my lips right now. Jeffree has, I don't know, he doesn't have, I don't have big lips, so I tried to create his shape with my liner. I decided to go with my Kiko lip liner because that AOA wasn't really doing anything because of all the product that I had. So this one worked a lot better, but by its own, you guys, the AOA lip liner is amazing. This is a matte lipstick again from AOA. I really love this color, and I think it's very similar to what Jeffree Star uses. So I'm just going in with a light coat. So I'm going in with a brown eyeshadow from AOA again in a small brush. I'm just gonna create those like small little lines above my lips just to create contrast. And that, guys, completes this Jeffree Star transformation. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, take care, and I hope to see you in my next video.